Bringing home a new puppy? Congrats! You're in for a world of love, laughter, and maybe a few chewed-up shoes. To raise a confident, well-behaved dog, socializing your puppy the right way is absolutely essential. A well-socialized puppy grows into a well-adjusted dog, comfortable, confident, and happy in any situation. So how do you actually socialize a puppy? And when should you start? In this step-by-step guide, we'll break down exactly how to do it, safely, naturally, and without overwhelming your pup. You see, a puppy's early experiences are crucial. Just like a child learns their ABCs, your puppy needs to learn their doggy ABCs. How to interact with other dogs, how to behave around people, and how to navigate the world without fear or aggression. It's about controlled, positive exposure to a wide range of sights, sounds, smells, people, and yes, other dogs too. It's about teaching your puppy that the world is a safe and exciting place. And trust me, a well-socialized puppy is a joy to live with. They're confident, they're adaptable, and they're less likely to develop behavioral issues down the line. Now you might be thinking, Caesar, this sounds like a lot of work. And yes, it does take commitment. But the rewards are immeasurable. You're not just shaping your puppy's behavior, you're shaping their entire outlook on life. So let's dive into the specifics. Let's talk about timing. When can you socialize a puppy? Experts agree. Between 3 to 14 weeks is the golden window. During this period, your puppy's brain is wired to absorb new experiences without fear. Miss this phase, and socializing becomes much harder later. Think of it like learning a new language. A young child's brain soaks up new words and phrases effortlessly, but as we get older, learning a new language becomes more challenging. It's the same with puppies. During this critical period, your puppy is most open to new experiences. This is the time to introduce them to as many new and positive things as possible. We'll talk about safe socialization practices in a bit. Every positive interaction, every new experience you can safely introduce during this time will set your puppy up for a lifetime of confidence and well-being. Now some of you might be thinking, Cesar, I adopted an older puppy or I missed that critical socialization window. Is it too late for my dog? Listen, it's never too late to teach an old dog new tricks. While it's true that the earlier you start socializing, the better, it doesn't mean all is lost if you have an older puppy or a rescue dog. Remember, dogs are incredibly adaptable creatures. With patience, consistency, and a calm, assertive approach, you can help your older dog overcome their fears and learn to enjoy new experiences. The key here is to go at your dog's pace. Don't overwhelm them with too much too soon. Start slowly with short, positive exposures and gradually increase the intensity and duration as your dog gains confidence. Some dogs are naturally more social than others. Just be patient, stay consistent, and focus on making every interaction a positive one. Chapter 4, Start at Home. Now let's get practical. Step 1, start at home. Your puppy's first social lessons begin in your living room. Before you even think about crowded parks or dog parks, you need to create a solid foundation at home. Think of your home as your puppy's first classroom. It's a controlled environment where you can introduce them to new experiences at their own pace. Start by introducing them to different sounds. The doorbell, the vacuum cleaner, the television, the sound of the hairdryer. These everyday noises can be scary for a puppy who's never encountered them before. Introduce these sounds gradually, starting at a low volume and rewarding your puppy for staying calm. Next, let them explore different surfaces. The feel of tile, carpet, rugs, grass, even a slippery bathroom floor, these are all new and interesting sensations for your puppy. Encourage them to explore these surfaces, praising them for their curiosity. Keep your energy calm and assertive, and reward your puppy for any sign of calmness or curiosity. Chapter 5. Introduce new people. Now let's talk about introducing your puppy to new people. This is a crucial part of socialization, as it teaches your puppy to be comfortable and confident around humans. But remember, it's not just about quantity, it's about quality. It's not about letting every stranger on the street pet your puppy. It's about controlled, positive interactions with a variety of people. Start by inviting friends and family members over to meet your puppy. Choose people who are calm, assertive, and dog-savvy. Ask them to approach your puppy slowly and calmly, allowing the puppy to approach them first. Let your puppy sniff their hands and get used to their scent before any petting happens. The goal is to teach your puppy that new people are nothing to be afraid of. Chapter 6. Positive interactions with dogs. Now let's talk about socializing your puppy with other dogs. This is often the aspect of socialization that owners get most excited about, and understandably so. Seeing your puppy play with other dogs is a joy, but it's crucial to remember that not all dog interactions are created equal. The key is to ensure that every interaction your puppy has with another dog is positive, controlled, and safe. Avoid dog parks like the plague, especially during the critical socialization period. Instead, opt for controlled playdates with dogs you know and trust. Keep the playdates short and sweet, ending on a positive note before either puppy gets tired or overwhelmed. Now let's talk about how to introduce your puppy to other dogs safely. Remember, it's not just about letting them loose and hoping for the best. It's about setting them up for success. First, choose the right environment. Avoid crowded or chaotic places, especially during the initial introductions. Opt for a neutral area like a friend's backyard or a quiet street. Start with both dogs on leash, but keep the leashes loose to avoid tension. Allow them to see each other from a distance and sniff the air. Watch their body language closely. Are their tails wagging loosely? Are their bodies relaxed? Or are they stiff, tense, or showing signs of aggression like growling or snapping? If both dogs seem relaxed, allow them to approach each other and sniff each other under their tails. Keep the initial interactions brief and positive, gradually increasing the duration as they get more comfortable with each other. Chapter 8. Socialization Checklist. Now how do you keep track of all this? Easy. Create a puppy socialization checklist. Think of it as your roadmap to raising a well-adjusted dog. It helps you track your pup's exposure to different sights, sounds, smells, places, people, and of course, other dogs. Start by listing down all the different things you want your puppy to experience. Think about your daily life and the environments your dog is likely to encounter. Do you live in a busy city? Then your checklist might include things like traffic noises, crowds, buses, and people on bicycles. Do you live in a quieter, more rural area? Then your checklist might include things like livestock, wildlife encounters, and different types of terrain. Once you have your list, start checking off items gradually. It's better to have one positive experience a day than to overwhelm your puppy with too much too soon. The more varied experiences you can provide, the better. Chapter 9. Rewards and Praise. Now let's talk about motivation. How do you encourage your puppy to embrace new experiences? The answer is simple. Positive reinforcement. Every time your puppy encounters something new, whether it's a strange noise, a new person, or another dog, and they remain calm, curious, or brave, reward them. A simple, yes or good boy, girl, in an enthusiastic tone, a scratch behind the ears, or a quick game of tug can be just as rewarding. The key is to make the reward immediate and consistent. You want your puppy to associate the new experience with something positive, so they're more likely to approach it with confidence next time. So stay calm, assertive, and upbeat throughout the socialization process. Chapter 10. Vaccination concerns. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Cesar, what about vaccinations? Isn't it dangerous to socialize my puppy before they're fully vaccinated? And you're right. It's crucial to protect your puppy from potentially deadly diseases. But that doesn't mean you have to keep them locked away until they're fully vaccinated. Talk to your veterinarian. They can advise you on safe socialization options for your puppy's age and vaccination status. For example, enrolling your puppy in a reputable puppy socialization class is a great way to expose them to other puppies and people in a controlled, safe environment. You can also arrange playdates with puppies from your veterinarian's practice or with dogs you know and trust who are up to date on their vaccinations. The key is to use common sense and err on the side of caution. Outro. So, there you have it, your step-by-step guide to puppy socialization. Remember, raising a confident, well-behaved dog starts with proper socialization. Thanks for watching. If this helped, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a fellow puppy parent. Drop your questions in the comments. We'd love to help you and your pup succeed. Remember, a well-socialized puppy is a happy puppy, and a happy puppy makes for a happy owner.